Hi everybody, and welcome to our next in the series of breaks with our AdWords specialists. And today we're very lucky because we have Jeannie with us. And Jeannie's a specialist in mobile AdWords advertising. So she's going to talk us through some ideas today about how to boost your mobile presence and how to make the most of that. So let's jump right in. If you could just maybe give us a little overview on how the mobile landscape has changed in the last few years.
Sure. So, as the digital landscape is evolving, the lines between the different devices are also quickly blurring, particularly between laptops and tablets. And soon, we think that all the devices will have capabilities like touchscreens, GPS, and internet connection. However, at the same time, people are constantly switching across these devices depending on where their locations are. As users are increasingly turning to their mobile phones, it is very critical for mobile advertisers or advertisers in general to understand how customers purchase products after searching on the go. So mobile conversions can actually occur in the form of a phone calls to make reservations or downloading of an app or even making store visits after they're searching on their phone.
Perfect. So a lot of changes there, a lot of new ideas to kind of contend with.
Yeah.
With all these changes, are there any features or tools our advertisers can use to help them get ahead in this new arena?
Yes, absolutely. So, there are a lot of features that advertisers can use to help them boost their mobile performance as well as their mobile presence. For example, the call extensions that we have, where users can call your business after seeing your ad and clicking on that phone number within the ad. Now that we have Enhanced Campaign, you can also set to show your phone number when your store is open. And you can also do location extensions to show your customers that your store is actually nearby. Yeah, and then lastly, having a mobile site is also very important because this will help your customers who are on the go be able to get information easily, quickly, and most efficiently, and it will make them want to be able to get in touch with you.
Perfect. So a lot of different kind of tools and avenues to think about there to try and boost that presence. And mobile optimized sites so important now, just making it as easy as possible for your customers to find you. Perfect.
Right.
So I'm going to be me now. I'm going to pick on the spot. Just if you give us one tip, one thing to think about to help boost your online presence in mobile, what would that be?
Okay. So if there's one tip to boost the mobile online presence, I would think about it as, mobile users tend to be very action-oriented. They are on the go and they're searching with that certain intent in mind, right? And so, it's very important to be able to capture them at the right moment, at the right time, with the right context. And so, so keeping things in mind like having a certain call to action as your customers might want to take action right away is very important as you're developing your campaign strategies and so forth. But also I want to mention, that it's okay if you haven't quite found or figured out how to measure, mobile performance. A lot of companies are still trying to figure that out. In terms of mobile performance measurement. So the more you can test and figure out how mobile works for you and for your business, you're going to be ahead of the curve. So I would recommend checking periodically the performance of your mobile and review measurements that way.
Perfect, yeah. Regularly checking in just to see how you're getting on and comparing how your different campaigns are working.
Right.
Perfect. Well, there's an awful lot to think about there, and thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate you taking the time.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Perfect. It's been an absolute pleasure. So until next time, happy advertising, and I really hope you found this useful. If you have any questions about anything we've discussed today, just post a question in the thread below, and we'll be able to get back to you with those.